Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about my deck here because a lot of you have been asking for a deck list. So at first glance, you may be thinking, what the heck's going on with this? Well, I play cards that I like, so that's why I'm playing these guys. I enjoy playing them and I have fun. Okay, now let's get to the main deck idea here. So we got BLS and Chaos Sorcerer. Those are the two main guys, along with Gores. Those are the boss monsters of the main deck. And for them, we got Prisma here. Prisma is like the enabler of the deck. He lets me pull off a lot of combos. Like I can reveal Dark Neos to get Dark Panther in the grave. Reveal Aqua Neos to get Aqua Dolphin in the grave for absolute zero. And yeah, he's a light monster himself. So if he gets destroyed, or if I can just set up. Then we got Effect Failure, one of my favorite cards too. She's awesome. Uh, yeah, stable now, I guess. We got Heat. Like I said before, Heat's pretty sweet. I can go into Nova Master if I want to with Miracle Fusion. And if I don't want to, I've got, at least if I have two heroes on the field, a 2,000 beat stick, and he just keeps going up. It's awesome. So then we get Ice Edge. I discard a card, he attacks directly, and when he attacks directly, I destroy face down my opponent controls. He's pretty good. I like him. A lot of people don't. They would play Ocean instead, but I like Ice Edge. Anywho, we got Neos Alias. Obviously with the Gemini Spark. He's in there for another reason too, and I'll get to that. Stratos, for obvious reasons. Stratos is awesome. Voltic, I have like 5 cards that remove stuff from play. Yeah, he's a sweet card, you know? Gores, yeah, mainly for these guys, but he's an awesome card too, and he's really, really, really overpowered. Then we got Honest. I've got a bunch of light monsters, and I can go to light monsters with my Miracle Fusions. So he's good. Then we get Kribo and Wayne Kribo. I also like using Honest on Kribo. That's funny if they have like 300 left. It's pretty sweet. Aqua Dolphin. I know I talked about him before, but I'm going to talk about him as a card himself. Um, he's like, you discard a card, and you look at your opponent's hand. If that's not good enough, you get to discard a card in your opponent's hand, and they take 500 if you control a monster that's stronger than their monster in their hand that you selected. So he's a good card, even if you just want to look at your opponent's hand. Dark Panther is very situational, but if the situation does arise, like if your opponent's using Blackluster Soldier or JD, oh man, that's awesome. You copy JD and pay 1,000, blow up their field, and attack for 1,000. It's funny. Grand Mole, he's just a good card, helps you control the field, and I like him. He's pretty awesome. Then we got Bookaboon, a staple, and Dark Hole, staple. 3 e-calls. Play 3. Even if you don't draw monsters, you can search through your deck, thin out your deck, get Stratos. That's like instant 2 cards out of your deck, and you just draw better after that, and it keeps get the ball rolling and everything. Then Future Fusion. This is a awesome card with this dude right here, Divine Neos. He's basically the 5-headed FGD or FDG or whatever it is. Yeah, of heroes. You, like I said, Alias is in here for more than one reason. I need 1 Neos monster, so I get Alias in the grave. 2 of these guys, if they're in my deck, because I need 1 Neospatian. then probably Prisma if he's in my deck, and Ice Edge, which is really sweet with Divine Neos' second effect, well, only effect actually, which is I remove a hero or Neospatian from the grave, and he gets their effect for the turn and 500 attack. So if I remove him, I discard a card and get 3,000 direct attack. That's pretty sweet. And there's a bunch of other combinations, but you can figure that out on your own. The last monster is Wildheart, just one of the coolest heroes. He's not affected by any traps, which is really good with Torrential Tribute, because Wildheart can swim. And we got Book of Moon. I think I already talked about that. Yeah, I'm repeating myself. Anywho, Gemini Spark. Obviously for Alias. Tribute one monster, destroy card, draw a card. It's really good. Heavy Storm, staple. Miracle Fusion, I would say the main card of the deck. Get all the fusions out you have in there. Monster Reborn, staple. MSD, staple. Two-potted dualities, it's good when I'm sitting around doing nothing, or first turn, whatever. I can pick and choose what I want, if I want a hero, or if I want, like, I don't know, a defense. And we get super polymerization. It's good. I wouldn't run 3. 3's a bit too much. 2's good, but it's insanely good, guys. You gotta run at least 2 in a hero deck. I mean, you fuse with your opponent's monsters, get all those Omni heroes out. It's always good. Then we got Hero Blast for Elemental Hero Alias, Neos Alias. Get a card back. Good in combination with Gemini Spark. Torrential Tribute, just a good card. And finally, Flute of Summoning Krivo. If I'm missing a light or dark for BLS or Chaos Sorcerer, it's good. I can flip it up, choose what I want, and it's good in a pinch. Let's look at the extra deck here. Dragon Knight Draco Quest for super poly plays with my opponent's monsters, like their synchro monsters. Absolute Zero, a really good hero right there. Plus he's like in an awesome pose. He's like, yeah, just arrived. What you gonna do now? And then we got Aquaneos. I can contact fuse with him. I don't often, but if I do, it's normally to go over some monster if I have no other option. But mainly it's just to get Aquadelph from the grave. Same with Dark Neos. Divine Neos, I don't ever Miracle Fusion for Divine Neos. It's always Future Fusion. And it's to get cards in the grave. And he's just amazing all around. I mean, good card. Elemental Hero, not going to pronounce that because I will butcher it. Elemental Hero Dark Guy. He's pretty good. I wouldn't Miracle Fusion with him, but he's good with super poly plays. If you ever played heroes, you know how to play them. You know what to do. Elemental Hero Gaia, good card, especially if my opponent only has 22 life left. I can go for the game right there, no matter how strong their monster is. So yeah, super poly plays and that. Great Tornado, good. If my opponent has a bunch of strong monsters out, I can have all their attacks, and he's a 28 beater. We got Nova Master, destroy monster, draw a card. Pretty good. Don't often go into him, but he's good. Elemental Hero The Shining is the one I normally go into. And look how awesome he is. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's who I normally go into. Anyways, now we've got some odd monsters here. What is this? What is this? This is an XYZ, or XZ. However you want to call it. I don't care, I'm calling it XYZ. Number 39, Utopia. One of the easiest XYZs to get, and probably, in my opinion, one of the best. Stop 2, attacks 2,500. beat stick, he's pretty good. Plus, he's a light. So, if I don't have any lights or darts, I can just make them myself with Utopian Roach. Roach, he's saved my butt a few times. He's good if you know what your opponent has. In combination with Aqua Dolphin, you can just tell what your opponent's going to do, or if you can just predict your opponent, he's good. Other than that, I wouldn't play unless you have some backup. And Gem Knight Pearl to go over 2,500 because that's a really common number. Mark Guzik commented on my status. Oh no, I gotta check that. No, I don't. Anyways, that was kind of mean, actually. No, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. Gem Knight, just go over the 2,500 mark, which a lot of cards fall into. And that's it for this deck profile. Thank you for bearing with me and watching this really, really long video. Okay, bye. Make sure to thumbs up if you liked the deck, and subscribe, comment. I really like comments. I'll probably talk back because, um, that's just how I do things. It's how I roll. So before I drag this on anymore, subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you. Bye-bye.